Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here to VanillaTV, as we have the second map going to go live here in, well, about a minute or so. We have already been informed that in real time they have gone live. I think both of these teams, they can't wait to just keep on playing, right? I think that is one of the main things that we have to wait and see. It's the Premiership playoffs, guys. If you just missed the first map, it was 5-0, complete whitewash for the new team coming out in the blue, which is called Revoluzion, la metagame, consisting out of Spin on Medic, Exon on Demo, Hunter and Snyyppis on Soldier, Flippy and Quad on Scout. And so far, they look like a very aim-heavy team that creates a lot of space in general, Skully. I think they create a lot of space with their soldiers so that the Demo and the Scouts can just clean a lot. That seems to be their general style of play.
They have a Demo man? Sorry, I only saw Quad and Flippy on that game. You know, that's how good it was.
To be fair, on Badlands, yeah, this is the thing, right? As we go live, on Badlands, it's very easy for Scouts to create space themselves. On Granary, it's quite easy to shut down Scouts. It's going to all come down to Empty and Ordinator, the Russian soldiers coming out for last man standing here in the red, as they go up against the Revoluzion, la metagame, in the Premiership playoffs here, ladies and gentlemen, for ETF2L Season 15. The Russians need a win on this one. Badly. Skully, how's this one going to go?
We're really right away. They lost Empty, but that's okay. My HL2 had actually just crashed there. Can you take over,
So did
please?
mine.
Wow.
I'm very confused by this one, guys. I honestly have no idea. If anyone was on the Source TV and also crashed out, please let me know in chat. We're gonna have to go back into the game. What I can see is that we have stats, right? Like, we have stats. There's a lot easier way for us to cast
okay.
this. What I can say is that 6
side.
Russian frags. I can see that, Skully. Are you back in, by the way, or
I'm loading up because luckily Warden, I love you, Warden, our Lithuanian guy tonight. He actually survived. He survived, wow. and now the video is stuttering. Okay, there we go. That's fine. I'm just going to type that in right now. This is live, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to get back into this ASAP. Pledge any time you're going to get back in, or if I get back in right now, I will.
I'm right on my way, man. I'm just in
TF2 right now.
It's live TV,
ladies and gentlemen. It's live TV. I've seen the stream, which was on a delay, so I can see the GDK is just going huge. I'm right, Echo. So here we go. I am loading back into this. So
I have the stats in front of me, and what I can tell you is that I can see Forsaken and Reko completely wrecking house. Forsaken is on 700 damage, and Reko's already on 600 this round, and they have 4 and 3 frags each. They're doing a very good job. GDK now picking up a double, managing to get the frags. I'm literally casting this purely from stats.
They have the point. First round does go to GDK. Oh, not GDK. No, Reko and GDK. Let's leave it like that right now. Right. Do you want me to take over this mid and then you'll get back in? Yeah.
It's fine. I guess we're gonna be perfectly fine, guys. Apologies, but me and Skully actually our HL2 just crashed at the exact same time, so it was a little bit awful. But we're back into the game right now, and what I see is that Whiteglaw has a massive Uber advantage, and that does mean, of course, he picked up the crit screen.
Oh, listen to my little girl voice just going mad. There goes Quad straight away. That's what they need to do. They need to take down. There goes Snyyppis as well. They are working on this. GDK, the soldier bomb, is only going to take down Ordinator. They do take it. There goes Empty. 3v3. They've lost White Glove. Flippy and Spin versus GDK, Reko, and Forsaken. Reko finally gets Exon, but he loses to Flippy. Flippy goes down to GDK. So Quad and Spin are gonna run out with this. They're gonna keep what they've got. 65% Uber. Oh, look at Forsaken, you madman! Oh my Quad! He's not gonna get Spin. He gets Spin. Brilliant play there. That is what we're talking about with the aggression that these Russians show. You wonder why they do this, but they do it for a reason. They show it. They back it up. Brilliant.
That didn't make any sense whatsoever. The decision he made on middle to go for the medic instead of killing the scout with his partner did not make any sense whatsoever. But Forsaken ran in there, double shot at Quad, and ended up killing Spin in the process. He did a fantastic job for both himself and for the team, because they needed this, right? They got completely whitewashed on Badlands.
75.
And they got a 1-0 start. The crits is almost ready to rock and roll. Flippy's going to be the guy to watch here, Skully.
Flippy's going to be the guy to watch, but I've got my eyes on GDK, because come on, it's Crit Screen. It's the Russian. Let's do this. Here comes the Crit Screen. Pops it off straight away. Gets the Spin straight away. He's going to hit some more span down. He got Spin. Is he going to get the sniper? He is missing the sniper. Finally gets taken down. There's Quad. I had my eyes all on there for GDK in that first sticky. Straight in the money. Money shot.
This is the thing about GDK that a lot of people might not know is he's been like away on vacation or something for the past like 2 weeks, 3 weeks or so. He hasn't been playing an awful lot of TF2 in the last while, right? This is his first game back, and he's like just standing there. He's like, I guess we're playing, right? So he has to go back to the standards, everything that he used to do all the time. Kritzkrieg fits in that style perfectly, and look at that, with Exon and Quad already going down. This looks like the third middle in a row coming out for the Russians.
Yeah, the problem is that GDK is getting to mid so fast that Exon has to be aggressive with his rollout, and it's not working for him. They are going to lose this though. GDK has the crit. They're not going to pop it. He has no choice but to pop it, just to protect himself, and it's going to be, there goes GDK down. Flippy comes from behind. They lost everybody there, and they had no choice but to try and pop the crits and get something. Could not get anything. GDK, like someone just said, an STV is doing so much damage. He is. And that is what it is. Reko Spy. I take it that's just... No, he is actually Spy. That's not a for a forward spawner. I think he is going as a Spy. So...
Yeah. Makes perfect sense. Makes perfect sense, right? If you lose your medic on middle, the enemy medic stays alive, you need something. Like either a roamer pick, with MT already tried that. No. He's going to get taken down. Forsaken tried. No. Better use Reko. And Reko, where are you sitting at the moment, Reko? Are you little sneaky bastard?
I've got him. He's not going to get this. Surely not. No, Spin's gone the other way. Oh, that's bad for them, and he's missed a stab onto the scalp. So he's now going to just have to use it while the Uber comes straight in there. And they've not got an Uber to fight it. They're going to lose everybody from just the damage, and the Spy pick, great idea. But he just had no time. He had no time to react. He had...
No,
that's the risk.
It's very simple, right? They didn't lose that because they forgot to defend on middle, or they forgot to defend on second or on last. They were up against an Uber team. You cannot do anything against that. They have to win the middle. That's the one they need to look out for. White Glow still running the crit streak. I guess he's just going to be perma crit streak. I guess that's just their way of playing with it. And White Glow does that a lot. Like I have a huge man crush on White Glow, right? So it's I really want this guy together with GGK to completely carry on Granary. We'll have to wait and see though, because so far it looks like Revoluzion. They figured it out. Flippy and Ordinator both go down in this middle. Now we can see Quad and Hunter go down. The Russians shifted into next gear. They're caught. The blue team is caught there, Skully. No way they're going to get out there.
They've got an out for what expense though. They've lost Spin though. That's empty. With putting all of his MGE time into that brilliant little bomb there. I think he went from behind, but they managed to get the white. And they're going to take second. They're going to take mid. They're definitely going to take second. They got Kritzkrieg ready. And here comes Flippy with the sniper rifle.
Again, like last time, two last points ago, Skully. You said I'm keeping my eyes on GDK. I said I'm keeping my eyes on Flippy. I think this time I'm right. This is what I'm saying, right? I think this time I'm right, and Flippy's actually going to prevent this attack from working out. All right? I'm betting with you, Skully. I got this.
Well, let's see. Soldier bomb straight in. Here comes the double sword. This is the staple of the Russians. Here comes the Kritzkrieg. Not getting anything. It gets Hunter. It gets Quad. They've lost empty. It doesn't matter. It gets Snyyppis. Reko picks up Spin.
Go on, Flippy. Get four, bro. Flippy, my honor's at stake here, for God's sake. 3-1. Ladies and gentlemen, for last man standing, 3-1. Flippy couldn't make the shots, and obviously defending against a Kritzkrieg, it's the hardest thing in the world to do on Granary last. You gotta bomb the enemy, but GDK just stood so far back. Every single crit sticky was just on his feet, and no problem picking them off one by one. Going on to the next middle, though, again, 3-1 at the moment for last man standing. Fire, very fast round so far. Let's see if the fifth one is going to be as quick as the other four.
This is going to be the decisive middle here. That's what I think. Taking down the soldier straight away. No, they've lost Forsaken. They finally get Snyyppis. So that's going to be good for them. They only lost a scout for a soldier. That's good, but they're not in any position. They went for low ground instead of high ground this time. Not helped them. But the crits is ready. Are they going to use this crit? Oh, he gets dropped from rollers! He gets dropped from rollers! Oh! That's all I can say. Wow!
That was basically all the spam in the world aligned in that one corner.
In a small corner, yeah.
And within 1 second, 5 people died. That was great coordination coming out from that. Flippy was behind him. Exon spammed from front. Hunter jumped on the crate and spammed from there, and everything just died.
I cannot believe it. Honestly, I'm gobsmacked. They had that in the bag. All they had to do was just back out a little bit, get themselves positioned, get GDK reloaded with the sticky, and that's it. They are holding this second point, though, miraculously. Scout behind. Oh, no, I see a scout behind. That's Flippy. Have you seen where Flippy is? He is behind. And they are
the
keeping
backup
the
is...
soldier.
Oh, no, there's a scout. Scout found him, actually. Well played to Forsaken, checking out the top. It's really what you want to do when you play Scout, and in general, you wipe the enemy team, or just you get a big advantage you want to check, right? That's what you want to do. Hunter tried to flank there as well. Did not work anything whatsoever. And now we can see Spin, again, opting for that minigun. But to be fair, it's like he's never, ever going to get this. What you need to try is you need something... like that. How are you going to defend against a raging demo man from Mother Russia, basically, who's going to rage all this crit stickies all over your face? Because that's what's about to happen here, Skully.
Here we go. The crit sticky has been popped. Come on, make the shot. Make the shot. He's not made the shot, and they do take down Exon because they picked it up straight away. Look at it. Oh no, so close, those stickies to try and take down the Met. Not taking down the Met, but he's got nobody. He's on 65% quad. Where is quad? He finally finds quad. Gonna be GDK and Reko versus Quad and Spin, and they are going the other side. Here they come on the other side. Can Reko take down Quad? They take down Quad straight away. One Uber sword there from Spin, and he pops the Uber! And here comes Exon straight onto him. GDK needs to retreat, and he gets taken down from direct. What can the scout do? He's overextended. Forsaken gets taken down. Here comes the soldier bomb. That's not gonna do anything. Empty had they been overextended and thrown away this.
It's okay. It's okay, though, like, because they suicided 4 players. It's the 4-man suicide. Very simple, Skully. They should get the forward spawn. Barely empty or Forsaken not getting the forward spawn they thought they would have. But here we go. The crits advantage is there. Spin and the rest of his team know that. Revolution knows exactly what's about to happen. And they need to dodge that first sticky, Skully. Here we go. GDK getting himself into position. There's one money sticky that he needs to hit, Skully. Here we go.
Here he goes, here comes the crit straight away, straight onto Flippy. What's he going to get from this? Will he get shot into the air? Oh. What the hell is going on? I've seen kills! Woo! This is why we love GDK, and here comes the Uber straight away. Oh, look at this. One crit sticky. No, that's normal stickies. They've not picked it up. Just on the corner there, just in case it finally gets popped straight away. They are going to recontest this now because there's no Uber. They take it down Haunter. There goes Spin straight away. The crits is at 65% and they're taking this. Down goes GDK. I don't think that's going to be a problem because they've got Crits Creek ready. The numbers are good for them. They could probably go in with this with Empty or Ordinator. And I'd love to see Empty with just one crit bomb. I'd love to see that. But they can't hold on for GDK. Okay,
here we go.
There
should be one soldier suiciding in from the top and then a Devilman Sticky coming from either left or right. We'll have to wait and see, though. Door gets open for Flippy. Can he make the shot? Mr. Flippy, he's looking. I know he's looking. I'm not even looking at his point of view, but I know he's looking. There he comes. Is he going to make the shot? He's not going to make the shot. White Glow does get shot down to the floor, though, as Quads as well. And there comes the shot from Flippy. Shoots down GDK. Exon has gone down. The Russians are going for it, Skully. It's 3 versus 3. Empty still alive. Wrecker still alive. Ordinator still alive. 3 versus 2 right now, and it looks like the Russia's not going to be able to prevail into this one. If Flippy switched to Scout, they would have been able to cap this. He did not. He stayed Sniper. And what I wanted to say, Skully, very clearly, I think we have a little bit of a window here before White Glow is going to hit the crits again, right? There's a lack of good decisions.
That was just really just a rushed push.
I get that. Like, you can see right now, Revolution, they're going to try and push onto this one, but they need to be safe. They need to be so safe. The Russians are going to feel this one, right? Like, they have 85% crits. If they just push, look at how close the Sniper is. The Sniper's not going to be able to make a shot. If they rotate to top and push last, everything dies. And look where the Russians are. They're top. Everything is going to die. And I don't think there's any way they can hold on to this one if the Russians just push in onto this one right now.
I just love how you're always on with it. You're right. I mean, this is what they need to realize. Like, are they now just doing a bait onto top? No, they are going to go for it. Flippy gets taken down with one crit stick. Now the soldier bomb comes in. Crits are not getting anything. They take down Quad. Now comes the Uber. Now they're going to stack the point. They're going to put people on the point to try and make people jump onto the point, if that makes sense. Did not work. Let's
Uber's out, here they come. Uber's out, here they come, Skully. I swear to God. The Russians are about to just walk. Here they come, right door. As they're all going to be bombing in onto this one. I don't know if it's going to work, but it's looking fantastic, to be fair.
Brilliant headshot there, straight onto Ordinator, but they have managed to put the pressure in. Oh, look at that soldier. Here's that soldier just behind this. There's a soldier just waiting and waiting. Forsaken picked up the sniper rifle. Did not see that and body shot it. Quad and Flippy. Well, if you can't shoot him, just pick up a sniper rifle.
Top fraggers that round. GDK on 13 and Haunter the next one on 7. Very clear GDK round over there. And Whiteglow doing what he loves doing. We saw this from Team Russia in the Nations Cup literally about a year and a half. No, about a year ago.
This team is Team Russia.
Last summer. This team is basically Team Russia. There are a couple of lineup switches, but it's basically Team Russia, right? They love their crit streak, and this team is loving the crit streak as well, and it's bringing them success on Granary so far.
Man, I just love GDK play. Look at that, a direct pipe from random spam. Put Exon to 50 health. I just love that straight away. They're taking down Haunter. There's a scout trying to be aggressive. Speed gets taken down. One scout was a diversion for the other scout. I love that. This is why I love playing scout on this map. Did you see it? Basically, you had the scout going right, just popping some shots, just causing a distraction. Forsaken then comes around the left, flanks all the way round to take it. And now there's going to be a scout trying to contest his point. I think they're going to take it. 8 health left on Reko. Flippy does take down Reko. And he's behind them with 19 health, now 44. So they're going to have to stack this just to make sure that they catch Flippy finally gets taken down.
That's one of those things. Like I said last round, I'm missing a couple of correct decisions. That was a correct decision from Flippy, right? There was no way he could ever hold second or be useful to his team. So the best thing you can do is walk forward. This is not a correct decision. If the crits hits them right now, they die. I can tell you right now, they die, Skully. And here we go. They're about to die, right? This is... They didn't fall back in time. They're going to stand there in that corner, and GDK is going to say, thank you very much for all standing in a closed-off space while I'm raining crit stickies on you. What the hell are you doing? And they're going to pick it up. It's going to be 5-1 here.
I just want to say, someone just said that crits doesn't work on Badlands, hence why they didn't do it. I'd like to just direct you to when GDK got a 6-man with crits on Badlands the last year in the Nations Cup. It's just their bad map, that map, but this is just where they can excel. Because there's so many choke points that you can delay, you can hit that crit creek around the corner so they can't see you hit the crit creek. So how do you defend that when you don't know when that crit sticky's coming at you? It's a brilliant map for this. And once again, look how fast GDK is. Break what break?
That's what I didn't see here now, Skully. So far, it's a 2-to-1 exchange in favor of the Blues. They're looking forward to this middle. Here we go. The aggression comes out. 2-for-2 exchange, 3-for-2 exchanges. Flippy picks up on Ordinator. Flippy's rampaging all across the Reds at the moment. Gets 2. Is he going to be able to get more? No, it doesn't look like it as Whiteglow and GDK dropping out into that one. But I don't think the pressure is over just yet. Look at Exon sitting at that right door, doing the damage as much as possible. Whiteglow's going to grab the health back, and I think the Russians are going to have to make a clever decision here and try to catch Spin off guard. But that guy, he's seriously going to be stuck on that right mouse button, right? He cannot miss this Uber.
They need that, but then again, it's just going to come. Will they know when it's going to
come? They're going to go from top.
Here they come from top. Where are the Russians? Where are the Russians? GDK takes out Flippy at court without anything. There goes the Uber, finally, no crit creek popped off, finally crit creek popped off. Snyyppis gets sniped from that crit creek though, because there's not enough people. There's not enough medic gun to Uber everybody. And they're going to recapture this. I want to say, brilliant play from GDK and Whiteglow. Just knowing when the time was right, and yes, maybe they popped the crit creek just to make sure they had an Uber, but it didn't matter, because they managed to catch at least one person out.
They need to not overextend. Oh, Forsaken and GDK caught them completely off guard. And Spin and Exon both actually going down there to the deadly pipes by GDK. Forsaken does drop to the floor because of a roller. Flippy making his way now through garage. Flippy now finds a soldier on his path. MT does manage to shoot him down. For anyone wondering, that little smiley face right there, it's the name of a Russian soldier named MT. Fantastic roaming soldier who's doing his job reasonably well so far. I like the way he's playing, and I like the way he's creating space for the rest of his team to clean up, specifically on Granary. So well played to him, and well played to the rest of the Russians. They're going to try and put some pressure here. I'm not sure how much I like it though, Skully. Pushing into a full team onto Granary middle, that's a tough one to do, even if you're as aggressive and crazy as the Reds are being at this map.
Look at the mind games. Look at the mind games. Whiteglow's got Medigun right now, and it's that festive Medigun, which makes people confused sometimes. So you know what? They don't even think they've got crits. They think they still got crit. So that's what Revolution's going to do. They're going to be aggressive and try and just put them in. Make them force that crit creep. But they don't have crit creep. There goes down Forsaken, but they're going to walk through this door right now and pop an Uber. And that's going to completely take everybody by surprise, because nobody knows they've got the Uber charge. They all think it's crit creep. And now they're thinking, we've got to push on the dot right now. This is what Revolution's going to be thinking. Here they go, into the garage. Upstairs they go. They've lost empty straight away. They're going to go from behind upstairs. This is risky. Here comes the Uber straight off Uber exchange to pop off. No sharing from either team. And whoa, no! Spin is caught up. Spin is on his own. Finally finds Exon on the soldier, and that's Snyyppis. Horta goes down. Quad goes down. They do find people with a spot. Sticky spam there. Pops the sticky. Exon is just trying to keep them there. Ordinator, great play. Snyyppis goes down. Here comes GDK though. What can GDK do? There's Flippy on the flank though. Taking down Empty, taking down White Glove. There goes Spin. Finally from GDK. There goes Flippy, walks in, and finally it's a wipe. Holy crap, that was a big fight.
It's the Russians gave Flippy space there, right? And they realized, okay, if we've won the front, it's okay to give the scout space. But this could have been such a better fight for them if they sent someone back to deal with Flippy, right? Because the one that got sent back to deal with it was the medic. He ended up getting shot down as well. So White Glow not having the advantage he would like to have. He does pick up the crit streak once again. That's the right decision, right? Both medics die at the same time. Might as well go crit streak, right? Like, might as well. And Spin, again, might be a little bit caught off by this one. I don't understand why Revoluzion is pushing here. They're just going to get caught off guard. Snyyppis is going to go down. And we're going to have a 6v5 push going into middle crit streak here. They're going to like this situation. And in all honesty, if you think about it, Skully, I don't even think the Russians have to push onto this one. They're going to because that's what they do. But they don't have to, right? They're 5-1 up.
They're 5-1 up, really. I'm just looking. Is there any sticky spam on the door? No, there's no sticky traps. So they're ready to go when they want. Are they making it too late now? Because Spin's almost got a zoom. In fact, here they go straight away. Quad gets taken down. One last sticky. He gets the Uber, though, so he managed to pop the Uber. But on the turnaround, they've lost 3 people and then pop the Uber. They could lose another. Snyyppis finally gets some help. It's both soldiers and the medic up for them against GDK, Ordinator, and White Glove. That's going to be huge. Here comes Snyyppis. Going to strafe, gets nothing, and he's just going to back out. That's all they can do. They have the positional advantage though, but the players are only just up, so they just got to be careful what they do right now. There goes Haunter. Now they can think about being a little bit aggressive. Just try and push out and reclaim yard, and I think that's what they're going to do right now. GDK is just going to hold the fort. They look left, look right, see it's okay. Yep, here they go, they're fine. They've lost Forsaken, but they're fine. They've got back in the yard. That's what they wanted.
Here comes the crit, Skully. Here comes the crits. Coming through the right-hand side. Now making the way up top. That's where you like to be as a down man. They're coming in up top. Flippy and Snyyppis have already gone down. Where's the rest? They're looking. LMS is looking, and what? They're all in their yards? Alright, we'll just go and kill them then. Sounds like a great decision, blue team, getting completely caught off guard and wiped here by the Russians as they still have 3 players left alive. And Empty already making his way to spawn. Empty is going for it. I don't really understand why he's going for it, but sure, might as well, as he's going to be looking for Spin here. He's already on second point. He might catch Spin off guard. Empty's on second, Skully. Have you seen him? Right there, he sees him. He sees the demo, but the demo surfs on it. Now jumps onto the medic. He's going to be able to try and get him down. Is he going to get it? Yes, he is. Well played by Empty there.
Brilliant. I mean, I have seen Empty in MGE. I have seen his play one-on-one in the MGE room as a soldier. And, yeah, I mean, there's some stories about him. Whatever you want to say, you can't deny that he is a great soldier. I mean, I'm just going to say that right now. There goes Snyyppis trying to flank behind. Does get taken down. But Empty, I mean, he will die for the kill. That's fine. He gets the kill. I mean, he's not as good as Mike. Fair enough. But he gets the job done. And really, he's a great piece to this puzzle that Last Man Standing's been trying to build for a team outside the Nations Cup to be dominant.
So wait and see though. Let's have a look. As we have the crit streak, I'm imagining it's crit streak here. And again, why are they pushing into a crit streak? Like, I guess it's working out for them in this situation. I don't really understand though. They're picking a fight with Russians. You don't want to do that when they're already up 5-1, right? Like, it's, I guess you have to force something. It's 2 versus 1. GDK gonna try and 2v1 the enemy team here as he sits in behind. Gonna try and get the damage down to Soldier. Soldier goes down. Now he's gonna have to find a scout. Flippy only 45. One thing he does the job. As GDK and his pain train are gonna be able to cap this one off before anyone is going to be able to be in reach. And White Claw already picked up the crit streak once again, and the Russians actually might be looking to completely catch this one off and make it 6-1.
Do you know what's interesting? You've got to remember, that's the pain train that GDK is using. If you're not exactly familiar with the pain train, do you get down? You take more damage from scatter guns and shotguns. Yeah, that's still big, especially when you're 1v2 against a scout and a soldier and a demo man. That's still big. You know, you've got to realise that. They've lost GDK and Reko here. The idea was just take it. Oh, Ordinator hits the crit, and he only gets Exon and Horn. Yeah, that's okay, though. No, it isn't. Sorry.
No.
It's okay for Revolution, but
they
6 minutes left.
They didn't manage to get Spin, and The one thing I'm just very curious about at the moment is that neither of these teams seem to care about Ubercharge anymore. And I guess that's what Crits does to a game, Skully, is that you just don't care about Uber advantages anymore because there's no valuable way of measuring whether or not you have an advantage. It's just stuff is going all over the place, and you're just gonna have to fight and try and beat the other team outright. And both of these teams are very frag-heavy teams, are very skillful MGE-style players, and both of these teams really seem to like just fighting over and over and over again. Haunter's gone down, though, and it's 100% versus only 40%. They grab Forsaken, that's a good force coming out from him. How much damage can they get done, though, as Reko now shoots down Exon? They might want to defend this second point. I don't think they can, as it proves, basically. But I think they're going to want to fight for this one. I don't understand the pressure here from the Blues whatsoever. They're going to try and cap that one off. But if GDK and the rest of the Russians play this well, there's no way they can cap this off.
No, they have played that well. I mean, the extension really... Last man standing couldn't defend second because the scout behind... Oh, they're not going to let this soldier catch them off. Surely not. Who's that soldier? Surely you're not going to let Haunter beat you, no. Empty does get it. Just that bombing there. While that's happening, GDK is trying to take the point all by himself. Just walks in thinking he's got an army with him, and all he's got is a mouse.
Should have pressed tab and realized that there were 3 players up who are just going to kill him with one rocket, right? It's
exactly
just the way it is. Again, like, look at this, Skully. You can just see they're so frag heavy. They just want to walk in and see what they can get, but because both teams are very frag heavy, every time anyone walks in, they're fighting. That's just what happens. And again, right, 2 players, Forsaken and Empty, die literally for nothing. They've just decided their lives isn't worth it anymore. And here come the Blues again, walking in on nothing, right? Like, this is what I'm saying. They keep doing this over and over and over again. And they're going to be able to try and pull through. But to kill a heavy, you lose 3 in the process. Unless Spin gets some sort of weird saw here, there's no way that this is going to work. Snyyppis gets a double, though. Not going to be able to make it a triple and cap this one off. As Reko, last man standing, now with Empty and Forsaken spawning. That's 2 scouts spawning up against only 1 on Flippy. But knowing Flippy and knowing Blue, they're going to rush in here and just see if he can take down a scout, just for the sake of it.
Why not? Why
there
not?
he is.
Why not?
Yeah, see, there we go.
There we go. What can he do? He takes down Forsaken. No way. No way. Quad just comes in and takes. Oh wow. But that, I mean, where has Quad and Flippy been all game? Seriously, that's what they needed. They needed Quad and Flippy just to be that aggressive again. But this is a great map for Last Man Standing. Yeah. You know, it's a close map. I'll go over again. You know, the choke points, fair enough. But it's just the fact that it's just such an aggressive map for them. It's a linear map, it's one way. So, and that's just best for their style. We saw earlier when Forsaken went AWOL and got 2 kills on second, when mid wasn't even capped. Just a brilliant map for them. It's just one of these maps that you've got to be dreading it when you see that you've got to play Last Man Standing on Granary.
And for people wondering about the rules, like I can see the push happening, I can see the Uber charges come off, White Glow going to get completely caught off guard. I doubt they're ever going to be able to win this round. It's going to be 5-2. Most likely here, there's a scout coming in from the right hand side. A heavy and a soldier cannot hold this, guys. You can try, but the point already has been capped 5-2. For people wondering about the rules, it's a 2-mapper. There's no decider map. ETF2L has decided on these rules. I had a little bit of a discussion with Canfo about it earlier today. And it really seems what they've decided on is that there's 3 teams, so 3 games, very simple, and the team with the most points plus round difference is going to be able to get that Prem spot. There's 1 Prem spot up for grabs between 3 teams. And we're going to have to see which team that is. Obviously, losing 5-0, winning 5-2, puts you in a little bit of a weird position because you're going to have to hope that the other team wins against the other team less than you do, basically. And it's a little bit of a weird scenario, but so far they might be able to manage to make it 6-2 or 7-2. That would be a great scenario for them, but so far it's a 3-for-3, 3-for-2, 2-for-2, 2-for-1, and it looks like Haunter might be able to clean up here. Haunter plus Quad, barely, 56 HP is going to be standing between these 2 teams, and 2 players left standing. And really, in an ideal scenario here for the Revolution team, they want to get 1 cap extra, or 2. They really want that.
They can get 1. Definitely. It all depends really on how Last Man Standing want to defend this. If I had brains and I was Last Man Standing right now, I'd just go right back to last. Medic gone out from White Glow, so basically they've just eased off now. You can tell, I can just tell from White Glow. You know, when you've casted so many games looking at White Glow back in the Nations Cup in Division 1, you just get that feel. And just the feel right now is just a relaxed, job's done, let's just take it easy.
It's a minute left, so you're going to have to try and basically preserve the 3-cap difference that you have. And let's see if they can do it. Exon goes down. Great shot by Forsaken, picking up that rifle, getting the damage done. Empty goes down, though. 5 versus 5 scenario. Without a down man, it's going to be tough to break, though. I can tell you that. As Flippy now drops to the floor as well. And Quad has to go for health. That leaves the flank completely open. I don't think there's anyone on the flank at this. Yeah, Snyyppis is actually already behind him. Snyyppis going to try and make a play done here. Looks like the scouts got his number, though. Both troopers do get exchanged in some sort of last attempt. Quad gets GDK though. That is a bigger deal than you might think it is, as Quad and the rest of the team of the Blues might be able to break through here, as Revolution gonna be able to pressure this on. Last man standing gonna have to drop all the way out and hope they can hold this one for a little bit of extra time. As with 15 seconds left on the clock, yes, they're holding a 3-point deficit. Can they hold it, though? Exon and Hunter go down. They're going to rush it. Can the Blues manage to get 1 round extra done? It doesn't look like it, as everyone pretty much is just left. And we're going to see 2 scouts rushing towards the point. Can Flippy and Quad do it? No, they cannot. This 5-2 is going to be an end scoreline, Skully. And very, very simple. This is a tie, but a tie with consequences.
That 5-0 is going to be huge for last man standing.
Yeah.
That's just going to be... Maybe if Turbo Pandas look at this, like, maybe they want to take them on Badland.
It's very simple.
Know it's bad
in theory, it's very simple, right? If Revolution wins both maps 5-0 or both maps 5 difference against Turbo Pandas, they're done. They're through.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. If they win 5-0, 5-1, or just 5 difference, 4 difference, they're also through against Turbo Pandas. So Revolution, at this moment in time, has everything in their own hands. They can do anything they want, and they should be perfectly fine if they get 2 convincing wins on both maps. But obviously, Turbo Pandas, I mean, if you look at the lineup, Bite on Medic, Hildreth on Demo, Sideshow on Pocket, Zoob on Roamer, and Sheepy and Furbo on Scout. That's an experienced team with a lot of fragging outs, where the soldiers are a little bit lacking. Like, Sideshow and Zoob definitely going to be less skilled than a lot of duos in Prem, but also in this playoff, right? They're going to have to prove themselves.
I've got a question. Where's Bite? He's not on their team list on ETF2L.
Okay, well, apparently he's playing Medic for them.
We all know how that ended up last time he was in a Premiership qualifier.
Yeah, Bite playing Medic in Premiership qualifiers, or he played Demo actually last season in the qualifiers, but it's very simple, right? That's the way it is. Revolution has everything in their own hands, and I think the rules state that the winner of this one should play Turbo Pandas first, and then LMS should play Turbo Pandas, because that last game, like LMS versus Turbo Pandas, can be useless depending on the other game, right? So you don't want to play useless games. That just doesn't make any sense whatsoever. So I think rules dictate that Revolution needs to play Turbo ASAP. So literally between tomorrow and the day after. And Skully, I guess we should be back for that. So obviously stay tuned to that, ladies and gentlemen, to VanillaTV. This is a 3-man Premiership qualifier. It's a little bit of a weird one, but I hope I explained it a little bit well for you guys, and I hope to see you guys back for the next game in that qualifier. Either LMS or Revolution are going to be going up against Turbo Pandas somewhere over the next 3 days. These games are going to get played, and we're going to have to wait and see which one of these 3 teams is going to manage to go to playoffs. Revolution did good jobs, that's for sure, as they get a round difference win, but basically a tie over LMS here. We're going to have to wait and see how that moves on further on into the playoffs. Thanks for joining us here at VanillaTV. Please follow us at youtube.com/VanillaTV.org, twitter.com/VanillaTV, and obviously at all the other links over at VanillaTF2.org and facebook.com/VanillaTV. I'm quite sure that's the one. Thanks so much for joining. Facebook, there you go. Skully, thanks so much for joining. It's good to have you back here. And obviously you can find the links in chat and everything like that. Warden, much thanks to him also to be on the stream. And thanks so much to everyone for watching, because VanillaTV has started again. Season 15 is about to rock and roll, and it's about to come right into your bedroom as you watch these games here on VanillaTV. Thanks for watching. Have an enjoyable night. And we'll see you guys back over the next coming days with the rest of the Premiership playoffs for ETF2L Season 15.